Right, assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to SHIB update today. And we have some sideways movement and nothing else than that. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, I've talked about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin is, trying to maybe make some bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame, and it could be time we see Bitcoin back to 27,500 for the retest of a trend line. You can watch the video on the channel. And for the private, of course, I always open up on 20th and leave it open for 10 days. Now you have like 7 more days to enter the private channel. All you have to do is look at the link in the description and message me on Twitter if you want to be a part of it. So as far as SHIB goes on right now, we still have a sideways movement. And for SHIB, the 3 black rose is still in play, and perhaps even the bear flag at this point of time is going to be in play basically. So some few snapshots on the private that I'm going to show you is that we have this one news right here that Circle USDC lost another $195 million in value. So looks like real money is leaving crypto space. Okay, so whenever you see September approaching, you guys have to be very, very careful. And these are some few patterns that were destroyed. You can see that this was one resistance. You went for another attempt here, but you failed and start to move down. I never traded this, but I was looking for to see a retest like this and then push up. Another example is that you can see this was resistance there, resistance here, a fake out, such a big fake out, and then went to the downside. Another one is this one where you had this resistance again, went down, came here, got rejected and moved down. So the reason why all these rejections were happening is that even though you can see this was a nice setup to go up, but the break is failing, and the reason why the break is failing is because the money is leaving the market. So same thing can be said for this SHIB as well, because SHIB was meant to eventually move to the upside. Now for some people, I've shared SHIB idea. Now SHIB is not like dangerous. This is a normal thing in the market. Going up and down is just a very normal thing. Today you're up, tomorrow you're down. And there's something known as floating loss and a floating profit. So basically if you feel like, oh no, now I'm down, basically that's not a loss. And even if you feel like, oh yes, now we're pumping, that's not even a profit. These are known as floating profit and floating loss. That means that whatever you're looking at is not the final destination, because not until you are cashing out your money, you don't have to determine if you're in profit or even in loss. There are some people who are able to get SHIB biggest pump back in the days in 2021. If I go in the daily here, and they did see themselves having this profit, but they never cashed out. So were they in profit? No, that's a floating profit. And there are some people who are now in loss, and they're saying they're in loss, but is it really a loss? No, it's still a floating loss. Yes, if you do sell your coins to the buyers, because whenever the market is down, people buy. Simple. If the whales are looking to buy, I don't really understand why you're looking to sell. And if you sell, they're gonna buy from you. That's how crypto goes. Okay, weak hands give to the strong hands, and then the strong hands sell to the weak hands in the future. So this is where the strong hands were selling, the weak people were entering thinking it's going to go up. This is where people are meant to be buying. Not a financial advice, but this is just a very normal common sense, right? You have an all-time high of 8,724. You are sitting at 824. Don't tell me if SHIB is even trading at 600, that's bad. Don't tell me even if it's trading at 500, that's bad. Now here's the thing, people do not underestimate the power of dollar cost averaging, okay? And these are all things that I'm really teaching you on the private as well. That's why I'm saying be a part of the private. More than signals, other than signals, I get to give you my own research long-term coins that I think can do good in the next 2 years. You get that as a bonus when you join. So do always check it out. You're going to love it. I'm going to teach you some risk management as well. I do have some private videos where I explain things. And that's it for the SHIB update. I do believe that you're still looking for this move down here in the future. But then again, zoom out, it's still very, 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 very cheap. Okay, that's my own personal comment about it. And I'm going to see you in the next one. I love this.